writing the rules. Ain't the fame that I'm after when paying the dues. I've been through the pain that's reflected in the attitude. Might be winning now, but the thing is that I had to lose. So go and tell me what you really want to do. And lonely at the top, cause there ain't a lot of room. Ain't no other option, it's all I ever knew. So I'ma get it poppin', you know how I'ma do. I've been down through the blood and the sweat. Guarantee you can know I'm a threat. I've been down through the blood and the sweat. And I ain't close to being done yet, I'm going all in. Yeah, I'm going all in. And I ain't close to being done yet, I'm going all in. Yeah. They know I'm going all in. Through the blood and the sweat, y'all know we ain't close to being done yet, I'm going all in. I've been down from the jump. Ain't no love lost, we just really doing us. Go and take your seat, looking silly getting up. Y'all know what it is, let me tell them what it was. It was 24/7 on the grind, one thing at a time. Hard to understand, kind of person got the state of mind. We was making moves every day, getting things in line. You could go and say what you want, but believe that I've been down through the blood and the sweat. Guarantee you can know I'm a threat. I've been down through the blood and the sweat. And I ain't close to being done yet, I'm going all in. Yeah, I'm going all in. And I ain't close to being done yet, I'm going all in. Yeah. They know I'm going all in. Through the blood and the sweat, y'all know we ain't close to being done yet, I'm going all in.
Eat a dick, 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 eat a dick.
You were literally on there.
Da 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 da. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Bum, 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 bum.
What the fuck are you doing here so early? What's up, party people of the AACL? What's going on? What's happening? What's cracking? Wink. Fucking up my stream. And who's in there bitching about my stream? James Walters? What's your problem? Who else is in here? Missouri is homeless. What the fuck? This stream sucks. Your face sucks, Wink. Hey-yo.
Ayo.
But you know what I can't do tonight?
What?
Because I got the spreadsheet thing up, I can't do the board.
What's
Yeah.
a board?
You know, the soundboard.
You mean make people bored?
The what?
You mean make people bored?
Yo, that's why you're here. Hey, yo.
Hey yo.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll be here all night or until 9:15, whichever happens first. Welcome to a quickie. We're going to do a quickie. Me and Wink are going to do a quickie on Twitch in front of the whole league.
Start that again.
Which part?
Just the whole intro. Just real quick.
The quickie part or the welcome to the AACL?
The welcome to.
Okay. What's up, party people with the AACL? Oh, hold on. I just threw up in my mouth. Hold on a second. Anyway, I'll check the chat here in just a second. But the purpose for tonight, and listen, I'm going off the air by 9:15, whether we're done or not, because Tennessee tips off at 9:20.
You're the only 10 I see.
Yeah, I know. Hey, yo. My tip is the only 10 you see. Did I say tip off? Tip off. Sorry. Good thing this is an 18 and over broadcast. That's all I'm saying.
I have $10 on every other underdog, so I kind of hope St. Peter's beats them.
Dude,
Just
oh
saying.
man, in Nevada choked today too. That sucked.
Oh my God.
I know. Don't talk, dude.
Terrible.
Don't tell Lisa. She's in Chicago right now. She doesn't know about it yet, but that's her school.
4 points in 7.5 minutes.
Fucking terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. Anyway, you know what? Let's hit the chat real quick. While we're shooting the shit, Freddie Trammell was the first one in, ready to rock and roll. David Leathers, the man with the best first name in the AACL. Followed up by first-time chatter JT Waters. How is Krieg? Oh, Krieg, did Krieg get a new Twitch channel? That's interesting. It says first-time chat. I know he's been in here before. Wouldn't shut the fuck up.
It's now Krieg streams. It's
Interesting.
very, very literal, very on point. You know.
It's very, hey, what do you do with that channel exactly?
Leaves nothing to the imagination other than what does Krieg stream?
I don't know. Maybe that. Oh,
Who
maybe
the
it's his.
fuck are you?
Maybe it's his 21 and over thing. Oh my God, is Eagle here too? Well, this really is a shit show now, isn't it?
Syracuse football sucks.
Yeah, it does. Especially when you got your speakers on in the background.
Well, friends. I thought people missed the three of us, so I chimed in for a minute.
Did we even get the intro
Dude,
over with?
we went from doing a quickie to a threesome in like 2 minutes, man. What's up? Hey, that's how I roll. All right, hold on. Ron Haynes is in the house as well as Mac Dre. Winkler sucks in the chat. It looks like. Did I say Hubba already? I meant to say Hubba if I didn't. Twin Screws here. I know there's a lot more than you. Keith is here. So Creek says he made it so he doesn't have to keep unlinking the goals channel whenever he wants to stream some other shit besides hockey. All right, that makes sense, bro. That makes sense. I used to have multiple channels and shit. It just became too fucking convoluted for me. But so here's why we're here. First of all, as you have questions, throw them in the chat. It can be any question about the AACL. It can be about the player build sheet that we're going to go over here in a few minutes. I do want to say a couple things. I've had a few people reach out to me and ask me about the player height and weight restrictions or guidelines. Here's what I'm going to do. We're all adults. I'm not going to set limits unless you force me to set limits. Bingo, Yahtzee. Crazy Canuck, what's up? Better late than never, bro. You just missed the 27-minute intro. That's it. We all know football, right? And we've been in enough sim leagues and stuff that we know what is a realistic size of a player. Now, if you come in and you say, hey, I want to be a defensive end. I want to be 6'6", 320 or whatever. Like, of course, that'll be in there. But if you come and you say, I want to be a 7-foot, 150-pound wide receiver, I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself and redo your player. So that's pretty much how that's going to go.
Minus 100K in NIL money.
Right. Well, and here's the deal you guys need to understand. In the player value building part of the game, the actual game itself, height and weight does not change your overall or any of your attributes. You will see it on the field. If you make a fucking 300-pound fucking wide receiver, probably not going to be that fast. You will see it on the field, but you will not see it in the actual overall values. Keith says Dave must forget Baylor had a 400-pound tight end. Yeah. Well, no. Didn't they have like a 400? So who was it that had a 400-pound quarterback? That big fat lefty dude. What school was that? Was that Baylor? Who else we got here? The Bally Wizard. What's up? First time chatter. Good to see you as well. You know who I don't see? I don't see Gunny here.
Hey guys, what's going on?
I love those. Those are fucking great. All right, I'm gonna check and see if anybody sent me any questions in the server, which it looks like they did not. They did not. All right, so we're gonna go.
I mean, that's probably because half of the people don't know what we're talking about.
Well, paying attention's hard, man. Some of us are too poor to pay attention. Hey, yo. All right, so Gunny is got his chevrons in here, but not his body yet, so that's okay. All right, we are gonna talk about one thing before we get to the spreadsheet. I just want a quick reminder. These are your NIL monies, all right? If you're a freshman, and listen, if you are a recruit from this season, not a walk-on yet, but just a recruit, if you go into the commitment channel, you will see I listed in there all of your monies, except for maybe the ones that committed today, and I'll do those this weekend. So actually, I'll do those tomorrow. So if you committed in week 1 or week 2, then your shit's already in there, so go check it out. For the rest of you that are returning players, most of you are going to be sophomores, except for Taz and Rodney Dangerfield, who are juniors. I will be sending out the list in your player visit channel. We're going to use that as our player build channel next. So your player build spreadsheet will go in there, and I will let you know what your NIL monies are with your bonuses and stuff from last season. I'll be going over those probably starting tomorrow. So expect those as well. Any questions about NIL money or values, anything like that before we get started on the spreadsheet? Let me check here real quick. How many people we got? Let's pretty watch. Ooh, 30 people. Damn, look at us. All right. Let me see.
I see 21.
You got to refresh, bro. I like doing this too right here. I like looking to see who's not talking, but it's in here. Like Neil Rivers. I see Neil Rivers here, but he's not talking. I see Eddie Lacy. Van, what's up, buddy? I see a couple other people that I don't know. Chad Rowland's in the house. What's up, Chad Rowland? All you people, you can't hide from me.
He's only here because
gross.
Eagles in the chat. So
That's it. It's kind of weird how they both appeared at the same time.
Kind of.
Isn't it great? One can compare me to like a Chad Rowland and like a Jason Miller or something like that.
Oh, snap. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Van Lacey, it was great to see you join the server today along with a few other people. And there's Chad Rowland with the infamous fuck Eagle. And then Eagle says, eat shit, Chad. And then we all go on our merry way. So, all right. No questions on the NIL money. Listen, this graphic you're looking at right now is pinned in the Daily Ping channel. So all you got to go in there is hit the pins. You can look at it, dissect it all you want. He wishes you could. I'm not reading that on the air. All right. Let's get to the spreadsheets. First thing you'll see when you see the spreadsheets is the first tab. It says team breakdown. Oh, I'm going to skip that real quick. Sorry. We'll go to team breakdown in a minute. We're going to go to this part first. So on each player tab, you're going to see one for each of the eligible available positions for humans on this spreadsheet.
Zoom out on
Yeah, hold on.
fucking
Well,
spreadsheet.
I was trying to make it bigger so people, because people always complain how I can't see it
Jesus.
on my phone.
People need to get computers like adults.
I want an adult computer. I'm afraid what that might do. See, look, that's probably too small now. They're not going to be able to see that shit, bro.
I can see it just fine.
All right.
And I still don't even see the entire sheet.
I know you don't.
It's so funny, like what it looks like on your computer versus my computer.
I'm sure. That's all right. I'll be getting new monitors pretty soon. My glasses just don't cut it anymore. All right. So very first thing on the right side, I'm going to let Wink talk about some more stuff in a second, but you see all the information that you're going to put in. This is going to be your official shit. What you put in this spreadsheet is what we are going to put into the game, unless I, get back to you and say you can't do something. Player name, your Discord name, what team you sign with, the positions. So here's the drop downs. See, we got all the positions. You pick your position, all the eligible positions, what year you are, right? If you're a walk-on preseason, you just do that. We know that you're still a freshman, so you don't have to click freshman. If you're everybody else is going to be sophomores in this league, and then juniors, and you can suck my dick, Winkler. Player type. What is that? What is player type, Wink? Oh,
What does it
human.
say?
Oh, I see. I didn't see the top part first. Obviously, you're going to be a human player, and then your jersey number. And then on the other side, your height, your weight, if you're right-handed, left-handed, what your base salary is going to be, how much bonus.
So you guys are not if it's yellow, you touch it.
Oh,
If
hold
it's
on.
not yellow, you don't
Yeah,
touch it.
I'm not falling for that again. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe again. All right. Here it is, right? This is the team breakdown. This is going to be your very first tab when you get these. AACL. That's going to be whatever team, though, that you're on. If it is yellow, it means touch it. I don't like the way you worded this at all. If it is not yellow, don't touch it. Except for this message, you can touch it.
See, I type in Gators right here. And
Yeah,
then
you
go back to the
misspelled.
quarterback.
You forgot the Y. There you go. All right. This is just going to track all of your team's stuff, by the way. So you can look at that later. But let's go back to here. If you have seen one of the other two videos that I already did on this, you should already know how this works.
Ooh, see how it's filled in? Team signed. Gators.
Gators. That's weird how that happened mysteriously all of a sudden. Remember, the green fields, all this green, is what is going to matter most to your particular player. See, this is the halfback one. The green things matter more. I'm not saying some of these white things don't matter, but the green things is where your money needs to go if you want to build a good player. Every stamina and injury is orange just so we can keep track of it separately. It's not that hard. On a couple of these, like a tight end, you see where there's gray and green. That depends on if you make it a receiving type of tight end or more of a blocking type end. That'll let you know which of those it's more defined towards that. As you see, every single player, and you can't see the tabs at the bottom because of the way I set this up, but all 18 positions are tabs along the bottom. How fucking far do I have to scroll, bro?
Oh, maybe not.
I think
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
You guys let me know if anybody throws a question in there in the meantime. This is not very complicated. So, but let's go to let's do wide receiver, since I'm a wide receiver. I like doing that. So let's say I want to be 90 speed. You see right here, it added $101,000, or it took away $101,000 from my NIL money. You go through all this, 90 on this, 90 on this, whatever.
Tabs at the bottom.
Say again? Oh, perfect. You want to throw it down here? Can you? Right below it. What are you doing, bro? Where'd Winkler go? Did we lose him? I guess we lost him. Anyway, as you see, it's going to deduct money from here, and it will tell you at the top your total monies. It's not that hard. It's very simple. You add numbers here, you add numbers there, depending on what kind of player you want to be, yada yada yada. It's not that tough. I do want to go back to this NIL money graphic just for 1 second. I do want to remind you guys of a couple things. There are 18 possible positions to play in as a human. Offensive line does not count. Those are AIs. Punter and kicker do not count. Those are AIs. However, as you look at the graphic, I want to remind everybody, we are testing the defensive end and linebacker and fullback and tight end speed this season. If I see things are too one-sided, like if we see a lot of defensive ends get around those offensive linemen and the sacks are just through the roof, I'm probably going to lower the speed and you'll have to move that money to something else. Same with linebackers. I doubt it'll happen with linebackers, but it could happen with defensive ends. We're also going to keep an eye on tight ends and fullbacks. I did not cap their speed, but if you see a tight end that's fucking, outrunning a wide receiver and all that, that's a 99 or what have you, then we're going to mess around with that too. As of right now, we are not. So there was one other thing I wanted to say here. What was it? Did somebody else jump in here? King Maximus, what's up, bro? No, we're getting ready to do season 3. We've taken a longer off season because we've rebuilt the infrastructure and the foundation here of what we're doing for player builds and attributes. Plus, we added a bunch of teams and a whole bunch more people. So,
if you said anything to me, I was gone for the past 5 minutes. My dog threw up.
Oh, well, that's not good. Yeah, I was trying to ask you to put that thing at the bottom or something, but
all you should do is delete it.
That's fine. Well, it didn't matter. I didn't know where you were, and I was talking about that other thing for a minute anyway, so it was all good. There was something else more important I wanted to say about that shit. I forget. Anyway, if you have questions, start throwing them in the chat. I know it's not that tough, but there might be something I forget to say. Might be something that's a little confusing, what have you. All of the new recruits, except for the 3 that committed today, you already all know your NIL money. The rest of you that are sophomores and juniors, you will get your NIL money over the next week. Actually, I'm trying to get it to you by Monday if I can.
I was so confused for a second. Okay. One thing I want to know, even though you're on the wide receiver tab, see how Dave is on the wide receiver tab? See how the base salary and stuff like that is NA? You actually have to come down, click wide receiver, say what year you are, and then
it'll
that
pop
stuff
up.
will populate. I don't know if Dave covered that or not.
I did not. I didn't get there yet, but yeah, so it'll populate, but you got to put your info in. That's why when I first started this, I said I started on this side first. Fill out the right side first before you start playing with the left side. That's what she said. Ayo. Here's something very important that you guys need to know. ADs especially need to pay attention to this. Each team is getting one sheet. At the bottom, where all the tabs are with the positions, the quarterback, halfback, fullback, tight end, or whatever, you'll be able to add the player name after the position, right? You can edit it yourself, obviously. The AD will do that. If you should only...
No, don't change the tab names.
I thought we said we were going to do that.
No, that's what their player name goes right at the top.
Okay, whatever.
Because that all gets funneled into the
into the main one?
Sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. regardless of that wasn't even my point. My point was this. My point is don't fuck with somebody else's tab. So know if you are wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, or wide receiver 3, and then go in and put your name in first. That's why I said go to the right side first, put your info in first. So when you go back, always double check and make sure you are on your tab. Please don't fuck with each other's tabs. We didn't want to have to make 150 different fucking sheets for every single player. It's a lot easier for us on our end if we just do one per team. I hope that is clear.
Just an FYI, if you do fuck with other people's tabs, we concede in the history.
Oh.
If you do not want your tenure to be long in the AACL, fuck with shit. See what happens.
Woo-hoo! That sounds like a threat. All right. Let me see. Did anybody have post a question yet? No.
Get it, girl. Get it with that power.
I can't believe nobody has questions. I posted a thing earlier in the Discord, and nobody had a question. And now nobody.
This is fairly simple.
I know it's simple, but there's always questions, bro.
Freddie, just only the yellow. Only the yellow.
Yeah, that's right. So, real quick recap. If it's yellow, touch it. If it's not yellow, don't touch it. Second thing, the green is where your money is. Orange is just to let us know, because stamina and injury play a little different than the green stuff. Everybody's got orange on their stamina and their injury. Make sure you fill out the right side of the sheet before you fill out the left side of the sheet. Do not fuck around with anybody else's tab but your own. I think that's about the 5 or 6 points I wanted to cover. Am I forgetting anything? And Krieg's already saying he's going to fuck it all up. Great. That's just great.
So, go back over to the team breakdown sheet.
Oh, yeah. I wanted you to cover this one.
So, see how under wide receiver 1 that populated? Right? All the information for these tabs will get transferred over to this main sheet.
Hey, there's Gunny. Welcome, Gunny.
This will allow all of the ADs to see what their cost is for the team, what the cost is per player. It gives us quick and easy way to audit stat points and stuff like that when we go to put this into the game, as well as give just everybody's generic information right up front.
Okay. This is how easy this is. I only scheduled originally a half an hour for this, but I went on early just in case there was a lot of questions.
At the bottom of this, for the ADs, very bottom of this page, there's one more thing to fill out.
At the very bottom? Oh,
yeah.
right there.
Kicker and punter.
Now, you remember, let me go to here real quick. Bottom right-hand corner of this red graphic, kicker and punter. Remember last year you got to choose if you wanted to power, a balanced, or an accurate, and they were all 85s. Well, we've taken that and the number behind or to the right of the class. So freshman 170, sophomore 174. If you have the same kicker from last season, your kicker will be a sophomore. If you're a new team and you have a new kicker, or you're a team from last season and you're bringing in a new kicker, you're going to get 170. That is the combined of your power and your accuracy in the game. So like 85 and 85 is 170. That's the starting point because that's what all the kickers were last year, and you go up from there. Now, it doesn't have to be 85 and 85, right? You can do fucking 90 and 80 for all I care. I don't really care. As long as those two numbers do not go over 170 or 174. I don't think we have any junior punters or kickers. So you need to tell us in here if it's going to be power, balance, what have you, and then you fill it out. Are there tabs for those, Wink, for the kickers?
There's not.
There's not. Okay, we don't really need them. I will probably just have you DM or post it in your visits channel where we're going to put all this shit. I'll probably just have you post it in there, the numbers, because that's really all you're getting. And then they're all getting 80 stamina, and they're all getting 99 injury, and those are your kickers. That's easy. Nice and easy. So that's what this area right here is. Boom. You pick power, balanced, or accurate on those, and then you send me the numbers, and that's it. That's how easy that is. Let me see. Crazy Canuck.
I can add the numbers to the sheet too.
I mean, if you want to do that, it'd be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
we
Anybody
do that.
99 for everything for me? Yeah, that's not gonna happen, Krieg. You don't even have enough money for that shit. Dude, the only people who have enough money to
Question.
and
Hold
here's-
on. Question. We have a question. We have a question.
Hey,
we
hold
have
on.
a question.
Before we answer that question, Ron Haynes, I will answer your question in a minute, but I want to stress this because Krieg brought it up to 99. Your overall value does not matter in this game anymore. I preached that on the other two videos. I hope you guys heard what I was saying. Because some people will be able to get to 99 overall faster depending on where they decide to put their money. However, if you're not going to be a certain type of player, if you're going to be a different type of player, you may not be an overall 99, but you'll have attributes that are better than somebody else who went into 99. So trust me that the overall doesn't matter, and you guys are not going to see that on the sheet anyway. We purposely kept it off the sheet. The only time you'll see it is in the game, and you might see it next to your player. It might say 95 or 96 or 91 or 85 or whatever the fuck. Overalls don't matter. Ron Haynes, let's see Ron Haynes. As we enter values in the player attributes, can we continue to make changes as often as we want, or will the values be frozen at some point? Yeah.
Those two questions. The next question is the same answer to what you're about to say.
Okay. If you go into the AACL Discord server, I updated the calendar today. Everything is pushed back 1 week because I added in the week of player builds. So it has the start date and the end date of the player builds, when they start and when they have to be completed by.
We have a calendar?
Yeah.
Where?
Right next to the fucking pub, bro. It's like pub, ping, and calendar all right there together.
Oh, I had that.
Oh, did you have the little
Drop
fucking
down
the
hidden.
drop down shit? Keith says, "When are the oh, that was the same one." Britton says, "Can it be different for kicker and punter?" Yes, it can be different for each one. You don't have to have them be the same. And it only goes to 99, but I get your point. How do you get the Access 100 chat badge? To be honest with you, I don't even fucking remember, bro. That's a good question. I don't know. I'll have to look at the badges and all that shit afterwards. Any other questions before we bounce? We've pretty much told you everything you need to do. We're gonna start putting these in locker rooms probably tonight or tomorrow. More than likely tomorrow, because we got Tennessee playing here at 9:20. So that's all that really matters. So
If you get a divorce in Alabama, are you still brother and sister?
oh, you said you've never seen it before. Oh, somebody got it tonight. I don't. To be honest with you, bro, I don't even know. I don't know how that shit works. Crazy Canuck, sorry. I'm just the Twitch channel owner. I don't know how it actually works.
I don't see where somebody got it.
Well, let's see. Hold on. How do you get the Access 100 chat? Which one is the Access 100? Is that the A on Keith's? Maybe? No, that's 1 month subscriber.
No, that's a 1 month subscriber.
Right, 5 month. Price Gaming. 13-month subscriber. Where do you see it, Crazy Canuck?
The star is for 5 months. It's a 3-month badge actually.
I don't. Oh, they've been subscribing for 5 months, but that's a 3 month. So next month, Doug Britton will get a new badge. At 6 months. I don't see where Crazy Canuck is. Look at Gunny. 100 gift subs. What a man. He's the man. Yeah, I don't see it, bro.
Syracuse football sucks.
Oh, he said King Maximus has it. King Maximus. Where was King Maximus? No, that's Access 100. That just means, I think, that he cheered 100 bits, maybe? Fuck if I know. I don't know. We can talk about it off air, though. In the meantime, last chance for questions. I hope this is very clear. If it's yellow, touch it. If it's not, don't. Only fuck with your tab. When you go into your tab, fill out the right side first and then the left side. What?
I got a question, or more of a statement, right? If you touch the yellow, you're good, right? The unyellow is bad, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Yes.
don't touch anything that's
So
not
if you
yellow.
touch the unyellow,
That was, you know what? That was a lot of buildup for that. That actually, you should do that a second time just for what you did right now.
Oh, for me? Oh, no, because you know why? Because Syracuse football.
Sucks.
Syracuse football sucks.
Yes, it does. All right, Freddie, Crazy Canuck, Doug, Britton, Gluda. What's up, Gluda? Forgot this was on.
And when you're not...
Oh, sorry. No, I was just saying, Gluda, you can watch back, though. It's only going to be about a half an hour thing to watch. Go ahead, Eagle.
No, I was just going to say a true Syracuse football fan would never sign for Alabama.
Ooh.
That's all.
I was wondering about that today. That was I think that might be the shock of the recruiting season. I think everybody thought he was going to Syracuse.
Fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
He's dead to me. They're
He's
all dead to me.
There's 17 teams. If you're on 16 of them, you're dead to Eagle.
No, false.
Except for UNLV, apparently.
And Tennessee.
Oh, because Gunny and Freddie. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I don't even have. I have not reached out to a single recruit.
Well, you're crushing it, bro. You're saving all that money. By the way, so tomorrow I've already let the ADs know about the walk-on procedures and costs, and they will be posted for the public tomorrow morning before the walk-on season begins at noon. The walk-on season is only a week. It's from Friday to Friday. That's it. So it'll be quick, and there's only 6 of them in there right now anyway. So here's the thing, though. If you know somebody who wants to play this season and wants preseason walk-on money, you got to get them in here. Get them in here, because once that closes, they'll automatically go down to week 1 money, which will be less than the preseason walk-on money. So there you go.
Is there a list of like actual recruits that haven't signed yet?
All the recruits have
zero.
signed. Yeah,
Zero.
the last 3 signed today.
Yeah.
Good for them. I like them.
Yep. And then, so all we have now is 6 walk-ons. Recruiting was supposed to close tomorrow, but since we got it done early today, I'm going to open up walk-ons tomorrow instead of waiting till Monday, so you'll have the weekend to start talking to them. So as of noon Eastern tomorrow, walk-ons and ADs can communicate. So last
Can't
chance for
wait.
questions before I wrap this shindig up.
Nothing like trying to, be on a vacation away from everything, and then boom, Dave's like, walk-ons now.
Hey, look! Hey, you know what? Nate was in Florida with his family for like a fucking week, and he still took care of business. So, you know how he took care of business? He didn't recruit in week 3.
Yeah. Fair.
Attaboy.
I didn't
Attaboy,
think
Nate.
I didn't think I needed to recruit in 1, 2, or 3. I thought I had somebody, but clearly,
Oh,
nope.
ouch.
Nope.
Connor Darian, you're never going to hear the end of that shit, bro. Just saying.
You're dead to me.
You're
Dead to
You're
me.
dead to Eagle. All right. Speaking of being dead, that's what this show is in about 20 seconds. So it's a very, 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 very last chance for questions as I'm starting to wrap this up.
Ooh, I can't remember what this one is.
It's a trap.
Oh, that's that one.
I have a question.
What?
It's more of a request.
What?
Can you? Because I already know what's gonna fucking happen. Can you make a channel specifically for sheet errors and questions?
Oh, fuck.
And if anybody has any errors or questions, they need to put it in that channel. Otherwise, they can go fuck themselves.
That's kind of a long name for a channel, but I'll see what I can do.
Most of the people that have a problem are probably this team.
This
You
is.
gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty in here.
Oh my god! I'm so glad you played that. We can't have a show without playing that at least once. Yeah, I will try to put up a questions and errors on the spreadsheet if you fucked it up channel or whatever. I'll see what I can do.
Would help my life out.
Okay. Oh, I do want to say
I'm
one.
going to be
hey,
the one fixing them.
I do have one last thing, which anybody watching this probably thinks we're signing off and won't hear it anyway, so maybe I'll post it. If you have 20, there's 22 available positions on the football field, right? Actually, I think we said 24 because you got 11 on offense, 11 on defense, the punter and the kicker. If you, let's say you have 12-man roster, so that is minus 12. And I'm going to go over this with the ADs, but I kind of just wanted to give an overview to everyone. That'll give you 12 spots. You take away 5 linemen, that gives you 7. You take away your punter and kicker, that gives you 5. That would give you 5 AIs that you will be able to play at walk-on value. Now, I know that I read somewhere, I don't know if it was in the pub or in an AD thing, somebody asked a question about that. I think somebody said they thought it was freshman. It's not freshman, it's walk-on. Because no AIs, other than potentially offensive linemen, punters, and kickers, can have higher values than humans. Because I want humans to dominate this shit. Before we get into the real robots versus humans war.
Let me correct you because you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
That's not what we talked about.
It is what we talked about.
No, so
It is exactly what we talked about.
quarterback, halfback, fullback, tight end, wide receiver 1, 2, and 3 are your offensive positions. That's 7.
That's 7.
So if you don't have a fullback, you could have an AFI. If you don't have a wide receiver 3, you can have AFI.
Right. That's the
You have
balance.
7 potential walk-ons, not 5.
No, but it's the same thing. It's going to end up with 5 positions left with the example I gave. That's what I was trying to say.
Then defensive lineman 1 through 4, linebacker 1, 2. Yeah, guys.
The numbers is going to be the same of what I just said. He's just saying it a different way.
Well, I'm just saying. So the way this is structured, we only allow 2 linemen on a team. If you have 1 lineman, you can't make 2 AI linemen. You only get the max amount of roster spots that we have.
Wait, where do you see that we only are allowed 2 linemen per team?
That's what we told. That's what you told me. That's why there's only 2 linemen on the sheet.
No, there's 2 defensive tackles and 2 defensive. There's 4 on the sheet. I'm looking right at it, bro.
Defensive lineman 1, 2, 3, 4. Linebacker 1, 2.
Yeah, you said. Do you mean linebackers? You said defensive line.
Did I say that?
You
That's
did.
what I said linebacker.
No,
yeah,
you said
linebacker.
Okay, yeah. So there's only 2.
Linebacker.
There are only 2 linebackers. But thank you for confusing everyone.
Yes, you're welcome.
Hey, he's dyslexic. Okay, let him be.
All right.
him.
So he was talking about
Let him do
linebackers,
him.
not defensive linemen. FYI. Okay.
Yes.
Now we're.
Come on.
This
All right. Oh, hold on. Question. So I only have 6 players. Do I get 11? No, bro. You got to do the math that I just said. I'll DM you afterwards because I really want to get off this fucking show.
Wait,
I
why
want to
do
get
you
ready
get
for
off?
What? Because I got fucking Tennessee tipping off here in a few minutes, bro.
But this is great. Okay.
It was great. Let's see. We started with 30 players or 30 viewers. We have 17. We've lost half our viewership.
Well,
that's
probably
because we said bye
started-
like.
I started talking. that's
I've been
why.
trying to get off for like 8 minutes. That's what she said. Hey, all right. That's it. I'm wrapping it up. I'm done. If you have other questions,
I want to go home. I don't want to.
I will set up the channel that Wink has asked me to set up, and you guys can ask away all your questions. And then, yes, Gunny, that is correct. No, it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right. 5 DBs, 2 linebackers, 4 defensive linemen. All right, that's it. If you have questions, we'll set up the channel. Otherwise, I will see you at noon tomorrow as we open up the walk-on channels. That's it. Goodbye.
And just remember, Chad Rowland sucks.